Hello, Sacred Movers. I promised a video about our new energy balance practice that we are bringing into our Tuesday chakras. And it is a practice that's focused on our spine and also with the intention of taking the energy from the lower chakras and bringing it up into the upper chakras. So the moves that we do, they stimulate our second chakra, so the flexing of the spine at the beginning when we're moving back and forth. That's for your sacral chakra, awakening that sexual energy, starting to bring it alive and let it move through your whole body. And then when we get into the position where we're in a cobra and then we're pushing up into plank, and it's a fluid movement, this helps to stimulate our nerves. It's really good for your digestion. And again, it's strengthening the back, the whole spine in making this move and bringing the breath in. And then we move into a posture where we're sitting on a block and opening. I have the block right here actually. Sitting on the block, opening the hips and wrapping our arms around our legs, and then doing breath of fire. And we do the breath of fire, one, for circulation, for purification, for bringing that breath around the body. And the position is for opening the hips. We have so much stagnant energy that hangs out in our hips. Emotions drop here. Our joints are just tight here. And so bringing that breath and that blood and that circulation opens our hips up, and it helps us to move forward in life. It's also, again, for those lower chakra extremities. We do another position where we're strengthening our abs. We're laying on our back and our legs are straight up and we're moving them up and down. We did a modification where people could decide if they wanted to do one leg at a time or both legs. But in either case, you're working your abs, again, lower chakra energy, and it's strengthening, it's helping your lower back. And when we also help our core, we protect our lower back. And then the breath just helps us to circulate, and the consecutive movement. So typically we would do these for 1 to 3 minutes. Right now with our time, we're doing like 30 seconds, but it was just our first day. So we will get into that more as I learn to balance the time for the new practice. And then we did a locust pose. So locust, we lift our front half of our body, the back half of our body while we're on our belly. And this is strengthening your lower back, bringing it up into the mid back. And then we add in that breath of fire. So it's just that circulation, also really good for your intestines, putting that a little bit of pressure on it. I would say if you're menstruating, probably not one of the best moves to do. It's not going to feel good. So you can just sit and breathe if that happens to be the case. And then we did the relax on your back, where we pulled our knees into our chest and we just rested. And in this place, integration is taking place. It's a pause in the middle of the practice for the energy just to move around to the places that it needs to go. I love this one. It's my favorite one of the whole practice, mostly because it's resting. It just feels good. And then the final asana, the actual move, is a plow pose, but we're doing a modification using a block under our hips with our legs straight up. And it helps to open the upper spine so it can actually receive the energy from the lower chakras. And we're continuing to help to balance the energy in our nerves and regulate the nerves. So I love that we're actually doing some nerve work as well, nervous system, the spine, regulating ourselves, that breath of fire. It really elevates, but it purifies and it cleanses. And I know I've said this repetitively, but it's so powerful. I did this practice for about 40 days before I delivered it in our practice, our sacred movement. And I just wanted to know the practice, listen to it. And that's why I'm giving you this information, so that you can know your practice and listen to your body. And then finally, the final move is the Kriya, Sat Kriya, which we didn't do today. And it's a chant with a breath movement, and your arms are above your head, and then you're going Sat Nam, and your belly is being activated, or you're pushing your belly button towards your spine. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And it's activating those lower chakras and lifting the energy, the Kundalini energy, up into your body. And Sat Nam is my identity is truth. Truth is my identity. So that is the practice. And I'm so grateful that you continue to come to your sacred movement. Please share this with your friends. Please make a donation. We thrive on your donations. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day, and we will see you for the rest of the week. Namaste.